veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. Oh, oh, in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. Oh, oh, and I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. Oh, oh, in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. Oh, oh, and I'm up up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes. You snooze half the time while I move passing by. I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la.
Hello guys, and welcome to a new backtesting live session. First of all, I would like you to just write us if you see us okay, because we have some streaming problems and I think our video is lagging. We are trying to get the connection right, but for the moment it seems that there are some problems here. Okay, so we decided that today we are going to backtest the US dollar JPY. We already have backtested this pair using the basic strategy that we were using in the challenge and in the verification. And in the September month with USD JPY, we managed to gain on account 22.5%. And today we are going to backtest again the USD JPY month of September, but using the strategy refined. This is an idea of one of our patrons. He suggested us to just refine our entries and use only pin bars and bullish engulfings for buys, and shooting stars and bearish engulfings for sales. And also the 2-to-1 target is slightly changed because we are going to just take profit for that position as soon as the candle touches the 13 EMA. So now, as usual, we have marked on the 1-hour time frame the zones for buys and sells. And now I'm going to switch to the 5-minute chart, and we'll find the entries. Okay, I have activated also the 13 EMA. And let's see what will be the win rate. I am really curious about this approach because yesterday we have backtested the GBP JPY, and there is an important difference between the results of the basic strategy and this changed one. Actually, for the basic strategy we managed to get like 5.5% on the September month, but with the modified strategy we managed to gain on account only 2.5%. So I am really curious about this one too. Okay, for the moment no entries here because, as you can see, there is no retouch into the 8 EMA. Okay, and now I think this should be an entry here, because as I told you, with this changed strategy we have to enter trades as soon as thank you, Simon. As soon as a pin bar or a bullish engulfing candle just made a retouch into the 8 EMA. So now I am going to place a long position 20 points above this candle. 266. This will be our entry. Okay. As we told you yesterday, what we do not like about this refined strategy is the fact that our stop losses are more huge than the usual stop losses. But let's see if we get any nice results here. Okay, 218. This is our stop loss. Okay, hope that the stream is fine now. I know that we were lagging, but I hope that the problem is solved from this moment. Okay, so until now we've got only one loss. Let's move on to the next important zone. Again, I am going to switch to the 1 hour time frame. Okay, and the next zone is a sell one. Okay, moving to the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, I think we are back again now. And I hope this is the last internet interruption. So we are again in a sell zone here. And let's see if we get any nice entries. For the moment, this candle is not what we are looking for. And I think this zone is just without any entries for us. Okay, actually, I can see here that this candle is not a bearish engulfing one, so we are not going to take any trades here. Okay. And I think we are out of this zone. For those who wonder why I didn't took this trade here, these previous candles closed above the 21 EMA, so from this moment we need for the next candles to just close below the 8 EMA and then to make a new retouch into the 8 EMA. Otherwise there is no valid entry here. Okay, going back to the 1 hour time frame. Oops, I'm sorry. So going back to the 1 hour time frame, let's switch to the next important zone here. Another sell zone. Okay. And actually here we've got a new entry. So this is a kind of pin bar. So we are going to place a short position below this candle. I'm sorry, I just dragged the fib here. Okay, 951 should be our entry. And the stop loss, of course, again, 20 points above this week. So 114. Okay. And actually, we are now triggered into this position, and hope this will be a good one, because we actually started this month with a loss. And actually, this is again a loss, so we have 2 losses in a row for the moment, and this in the real market should be quite an emotional moment for a person who is into a challenge, but you have just to move on. Okay. Going to the next important zone. Actually, I can see here that this candle made the retouch, but it's not a valid entry for the moment. Okay, but now this candle is a bearish engulfing one, so below this candle, 20 points below it, we should place a short entry. So 916. Okay, with the stop loss 20 points above the wick of this candle. Okay, and again for the first position, targeting the 1-to-1. And now we are actually triggered. Okay, and again we are out of this position here with a minus 1%. Okay. Wait a second, please, in order for me to check again the internet connection.
Okay, hey guys, so we seem to have some issues with our internet connection. Not sure what is happening with the Wi-Fi, so we tried switching networks, but for some reason it seems to the internet connection, it's lagging itself, it's slow. So just let me know if you can see me right now and if you can hear me good. By the way, hello everyone, if someone is still watching. So we are in this sell zone right now, and we are looking for entries for the sell. We are looking for shooting stars or for basically any bearish engulfing candles that may occur after the retest. So far, no entries right here. Let's move on. So from what I can see here, the backtesting hasn't been going too well. Up to this point, we are down 3%, which is quite bad. Again, okay, glad to hear that, Simon. So we backtested the UJ using the base strategy, and the month of September was actually an amazing one with above 20% gain on account. So the fact that we started the month with minus 3% makes me doubt this variation even more. I did some backtesting today on EJ and found out that there is still something to gather from this modification, and that something is the trailing stop loss for the second position. Namely the one that you have to close after a candle closes below or above the 13 EMA. That's a nice idea to take, but regarding the entries, I think that we will continue our FTMO. Well, I think we'll continue our FTMO account using the same basic entries, so 3 points above and 3 points below for the stop loss in case of a buy. And the first position will be closed at 1-to-1, but the second position will be let to run until the price closes below the 13 EMA, because as I said, I did some backtesting on EJ today, and the results for the second position were astounding. I mean, I had at least 2 positions that for the second position closed for something around the 6-to-1, which is more than amazing, and can definitely help your win rate overall. Thing is, we don't seem to be getting that many entries. This is what is worrying me about this strategy, about this way of entering. So this should be interesting. This isn't a bullish engulfing candle, so we will just be moving on. the internet seems to be working fine. At least that's working, because up to now, so we are approaching the middle of the month, not really first week of the month, the first week of the month, and still minus 3%. Yeah, that's quite nice, Simon, because even though there were some positions that actually went up to 2 to 1 and then shut down, those positions would have been closed at break even anyhow. So it's not that big of a deal. We have an entry right here, but closing the position with the 13 EMA, that's something that we should take into consideration. Now we have an entry. This is a candle that we will enter and add a buy. It will be 2 pips above, as the strategy suggests, and the stop loss will be 2 pips below, so it will be somewhere around this area right here, and we will target 1 to 1 first, as you already know. Position still valid, not anymore, because this candle closed below the 21 EMA, so just moving on. We are looking for a nice retest with a pin bar or with a bullish engulfing. We have none of those for the moment. Let's see if we can spike a bullish engulfing right now, but no, not yet. Again, let's see if we have another setup forming for us. Nope, not yet. Still not yet. So quite a ranging market maybe now, but I'm not sure if this you can count this as an engulfing candle. So this would be the furthest from the closest to an entry that we can get in this area. So let's place a buy order around this level. The stop loss will be 20 points below here, and we will target 1 to 1 at first. We get triggered in the position, and the 1 to 1 thankfully has been hit, so we can now add our first profit of the month. So it's 0.5% profit, and let's see how the second position will fare. Even though we grab this, hi Mr. Bazooka, even though we have this position running, we will be looking for additional entries if the case is. But unfortunately, this position has been closed at break even, so nothing else to add. Moving on, at least we had a win there. The thing is, I'm not sure about this this strategy. If you guys watching have any suggestions, once the candles are away from DMAs and they come back into DMAs, you're supposed to look at the first candle or the first 2 candles to look for those candlestick patterns, or if the price stays into DMAs like this, you're supposed to take the first engulfing or the first pin bar that shows up. That's something that I really don't have clear. Yeah, yes, Mr. Bazooka. So now we're backtesting a variant of this base strategy. Basically, the entries are a bit different, but we are backtesting the month of September because this is the month where US dollar, JPY, sorry, was the most profitable. I think it was something around 22% gain on account for the whole month, which is amazing. But let's see what we can find here. So again, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be an entry after this candle and this candle. We have a bullish pin bar, but I think according to the rules, this is an entry. Again, if you guys are still watching, just let me know, because this is something that I really don't have quite clear in my mind. Again, another thing that it's a bit fuzzy about this this whole entry thing. But moving on, we get triggered in the position and we get taken out right away. We would have had another pin bar right here, which would have triggered us anyway. So the entry was legit. No, nothing much to add over there, and we will be moving on. But I'll have to tell you, I have to be honest with you guys, backtesting this way kind of makes me depressed. Because the entries are fuzzy and we can't really take something about from this backtesting. We will continue for the month, but I think that backtesting this way, at least using the 5-minute time frame and the 1-hour time frame as anchor chart, is from my point of view a waste of time. But we will continue nonetheless. Unless we can switch, but that's up to you guys. If some of you are still watching, just let me know on the chat if you want to continue with this pair, or if you just want to switch to a different one, maybe backtest EJ on the month of December, half of December, let's say up until Christmas, and maybe see how that goes. We will also have to mark the areas on the 1-hour time frame. Maybe that would be as well a useful thing for you guys. Meanwhile, we have another bullish engulfing right here, and let's see how this entry will fare. This is the entry, and the stop loss will be around this point. Okay, we get triggered in the position, and we get close to being taken out until we get taken out for good. So another loss. From my point of view, this type of entries are close to being dead. But yeah, we will just continue. Or again, it's up to you guys. If you want to see the EJ on the month of December, we haven't backtested it yet. We will be using our standard entries, but we will leave the 13 EMA rule in place. So the second position will be left running up until a candle closes above or below the 13 EMA. I will just backtest this one zone, and then we will switch to EJ, because I think that backtesting it this way on UJ is for sure a waste of time, because we are closing into the middle of the month, and the results are disastrous. Close to -4%, actually above -4%, -4.5 to be precise. Yeah, good point, Simon. Maybe this kind of entry works, but maybe it works on, as you said, on higher time frames where candlestick patterns are a bit more relevant than they are on the 5-minute time frame. I'm not saying that they're not, but they are certainly more relevant than they are on the 5-minute time frame. You can see these stop losses are absolutely huge, and the position itself is huge, and I'm not sure if this is a valid and nice way to trade. But anyway, we get triggered into this position. The 1-to-1 has been hit, so we will add this one here. And we will continue this position until a candle closes above the 13 EMA. Meanwhile, we'll be looking for engulfing candles such as this one to take another position. But again, this position is a huge one. But I will see how much the stop loss is here in terms of how many points will it take to complete. It's actually not that bad. So at 96 points right here. And we will target the 1-to-1 area. Okay, moving on. Now we have 2 positions open. One has risk on the table, the other one doesn't. We get the 1-to-1 hit as well right here, and still this position is running. It's getting interesting. Let's see how these positions will fare. We have another entry right here because of this bearish engulfing after the retest. And we are free to place another position because we don't have any more pendings, any more risk on the table, sorry. And it will be at 73 points or 7 pips and a half. Let's see if we can get triggered into this one as well, and we do. We get triggered, no candle closing above the 13 EMA as for now. So our all positions are valid. Right now, these 2 positions will be closed because this candle closed above the 13 EMA. So let's see how they would have closed. This one will be at 1.1 to 1, so I will just add 25 here, so it will be at $275, another profit. And this one will be closed at this is actually a nice position, which will be closed at, let me see how much, 4.5 to 1, which is quite nice, given the fact that we risked 0.5% on it. So this is quite a nice reward. So 4 times 250 is 1,000, and times half of it is actually 1,000, which is a nice profit for a position. But again, still running, still nothing to do. Okay. I will just finish this area, and then I will let Chris come back and do some further backtesting on this pair. Again, if you guys want the pair to be changed or something, just type in the chat box, and maybe we can shift something, maybe do some winning trades for a change. But I will be right back.
Okay, so let's see, where are we now? Actually, I can see that the results for the moment are not the greatest, but maybe if we finish the month, we maybe at least on some profits. Okay. So now we are again into a sell zone. Hello, Tomasini. Hello. Welcome back to our live session. Actually, today we are going to continue to backtest these kind of entries, different from the ones that we are using into our FTMO account, because we are testing this variation of the strategy. And as you can see, for the moment, we are actually in drawdown with our account. And using our base strategy, we managed to get in the September month 22.5% gain on account. But now using this variation, we want to compare again the results and see if it worth a shot to just change the entries using this kind of bearish engulfings or shooting stars or things like that. So now again, as we can see here, we've got an entry, and the entry for this one will be 20 points again below this week, which for me seems to be a quite huge stop loss. But as I told you, this is the strategy that we are backtesting now. Okay, and 20 points above this one will be the stop loss. And first of all, of course, again, we are going to hit the 1-to-1. We are into the position for the moment. And let's see if our take profit will be hit. So the 1-to-1 was hit right here. So I am going to add the $250 for this one. And for the second position, we are going to wait for one candle to close above the orange EMA, and also we will get into other trades if we get the chance here, but nothing for the moment. And actually this candle closed above the 13 EMA, so the second position closed at let's see here, around 1.5 to 1. So I am going to add here something around 350, because it's actually 1.4 to 1, the second position. Okay, so regarding the stop loss, moving it to break even. Again, for the second position, the stop loss was moved to break even, but I am not moving it in the trading view app in order for us to see the results of the trade. That's why I'm not moving. But basically in the MetaTrader or the app you are using to execute the trades, the second position is going to the break even with its stop loss. Yes, for the next order block. Yes, the stop loss is at break even, but I am still using that sell because I want to see the reward for that strategy. Okay, actually here, starting with this candle, we are going to look for the next buy entries here. Okay. As I can see for the moment, the results using this kind of approach are just not on my taste. And as we can see, we just miss a lot of trades because here you have to get a nice pin bar or a bullish engulfing, and using the base strategy, actually we would have entered a long position right here. Okay, but again, using this another kind of approach, we didn't get any bullish engulfing here, so no entries for the moment into this zone. In our FTMO, actually tomorrow we are going to get the official credentials for the funded account. We are going to use the base strategy, the one that we used to trade also in the live backtesting sessions. But again, we are trying always to improve our strategies, and that's why we are trying to experiment this kind of approaches. So here we may get another entry, but I actually do not like this week here. 148 should be our entry. Okay, and the stop loss again 20 points below this one, so this is our stop loss. Targeting for the first position 1-to-1. And actually this position got invalidated again because this candle closed below the 21 EMA. Okay. Going back to the 1 hour time frame, let's see the next important zone. As far as I can see for the moment, there is a huge difference between these two approaches because again, on UJ, on the September month, on our base strategy, we managed to be above 20% gain on account. And using this one, I think it's not so good. We are actually break even for the moment. Another long position above this candle here is again kind of a bearish engulfing candle, but I do not really like the price action here. 155 should be the entry. Okay, this is the stop loss, and let's see if we get triggered first of all into this position. Okay, 1-to-1, and actually this position got invalidated because of this red candle which closed below the 21 EMA. So as you can see, also using this approach, we actually do not have many entries, and as far I can see, the entries we've got until now were not so profitable. Okay, let's go back to the 5 minutes chart. Okay, for the moment, no entries here. I actually do not know. Again, this is kind of a discretionary kind of approach because I do not consider this a pin bar, and actually I think no one would consider this candle a pin bar here, so I wouldn't place a sell trade here. Okay, But let's see if we get any other entries. And actually our entry is here because we've got this bearish engulfing. So 20 points below this candle will be our entry, 754. Okay. And the stop loss again 20 points above this one. Okay. And we are actually into this position. The 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio target was hit. And we are looking also for another entries if it will be the case here. But actually no. Okay. I wouldn't count again this kind of formation a bullish, a bearish engulfing one. But we have still the first position opened here. And we are pretty rangy here. And actually the second position got closed here, right here. Okay, and for this one we've got 0.7%. Wait a second, please. Okay, I will add the profit here for this position. And also I forgot to mark here the 1-to-1 with 250. Let me just add it here. Okay, and let's see if we get other entries here. Okay. No entries for the moment, so let's switch again to the 1 hour time frame and let's see the next zone. Okay, actually I just scrolled a little bit too much here. Okay, another sell zone here. And actually no entries for the moment because this candle is not a bearish engulfing one. But again, using our base strategy, we would have entered a sell right here as soon as the price hit this zone below this week, and we would be into a nice sell here. But actually now it's time for us to enter a sell because this is a bearish engulfing candle. A short position 20 points below this week, 452. And stop loss 20 points above this one. Okay. So what about you guys? What do you consider? What are your thoughts regarding this kind of approach? Because I am actually kind of unhappy regarding these results here. Actually, this trade got invalidated again because of this candle which closed above the 21 EMA. And now maybe we get a nice retouch. Okay, so this is another entry here. A short position just 20 points below this candle. Okay. Stop loss 20 points above this one. And let's see, first of all, if we get triggered into the position, and actually we are in now. So you are suggesting us to just use the Fibonacci to put the stop loss into the right place. Actually, this is another kind of approach, and for this one we would need to just start another backtesting session and using this kind of Fibonacci stop loss. Okay, so the 1-to-1 for this position was hit here, and actually maybe we get another entry, and here would be our entry, because this is a nice pin bar which made the retouch into the ATMA. So we will open another short position, because for the first position the stop loss is already on the break even as soon as the 1-to-1 was hit. So 20 points below this candle would be our entry. We are already triggered by this huge candle here. Okay. And for the moment the price is ranging, and the first position was just closed by this candle, the green candle that closed above the orange EMA. So for the first position we are going to add here $250 for the 1-to-1 and another 250, another 0.5% for the second position. Okay, we are also into this another position here, and again the 1-to-1 was hit. No more risk on the table for this. And actually this green candle just take us out of the second position somewhere around break even. So I will add the 250 for the first position and something about $25 for the 0.5 to 1. So the software we are using to backtest right here, it's called Trading Rush. It's an app that you will find in your app store, or you may also add it into your desktop using the BlueStacks app. This is a really nice way to just count your trades. And as you can see here, it counts also the maximum losses in a row, the maximum wins in a row, the balance. So you should give it a shot, because it's a really nice app to track your backtesting results. Okay. Again, we are into a new sell zone right here. Thank you for your appreciation, and I hope our videos are helpful for you. Okay, I think here we would have another entry, because no, actually this candle didn't make a retouch into the ATMA. Okay, but now after this candle, which is for sure a bearish engulfing one, you will place a trade right here, 216. Stop loss above this week. Okay, let me see this week. Okay. Targeting the 1-to-1 for the first position. And actually we've got triggered, and we are already out with a -1% for this one. Okay. Okay, nice to hear that. We actually love to do this kind of live backtesting session, because we are always trying to improve our strategies. We are also trying to build here a nice community. So feel free to just give us advices. Okay, we have a new retouch here, but actually this red candle closed below the 21 EMA, so no entries for the moment. Okay. The price is quite rangy here, and actually this doesn't count as a bearish engulfing formation, because a bullish engulfing formation, I'm sorry, because this candle should be a red one in order for us to count the next candle to be a bullish engulfing candle. Actually, I have a doubt regarding this kind of bullish formation, bullish engulfing formation on the 5 minutes time frame, because as you can see, there is a huge kind of a noise on the 5 minutes chart. So I do not think that these kind of formations are so accurate on the 5 minutes chart or on the 1 minute chart. Okay. Again, no entries for the moment, and actually now we are out of the buy zone, so switching back to the 1 hour time frame. Welcome back.
Hey guys, I'm back.
So actually we managed to be some kind of on the green side.
Yeah, but not amazing. What date are you in? You're on the 12th?
I think 17th, yeah. Okay, again we are in a buy zone, and what I just tried to tell here is that I don't really think that this kind of bullish engulfing formations are so accurate on the 5 minutes chart. I think
yeah, lots of market noise.
okay.
As you can see, what happened here after a so-called bullish formation.
Okay, but actually here we've got a bullish engulfing one.
Yeah.
So we will place another buy order here. Okay, after this zone, would you like to continue the backtesting?
Sure thing.
Okay, targeting first of all the 1-to-1.
Position is huge.
Yeah. And we are now into the position, but ranging, just ranging here. Okay. Actually, this is a pre-US market kind of behavior, so I'm not so surprised regarding this kind of... Okay, so the 1-to-1 was hit, but we will not look for any other entries here because actually we are out of the green zone. So for the first position, I will add the 250. And for the second position, we will just wait for the next candle, for a candle actually, to close below the, wow, below the orange EMA, but actually the second position got closed at break even. Okay, so you may continue.
Okay, back here. Moving on. Hi Tomasini. Let's see if we can get some more entries. We are now on the 1 hour time frame looking for the next viable sell zone, which is right here. And we can already tell from the beginning of the zone that this is a bearish engulfing candle, which we can use for a for a potential sell entry, which will be at this level, and the stop loss will be 20 points above this wick, so it will be an 8 pip stop loss. We will target the 1-to-1 at first. No, from what we gathered, the 5 minutes is fine as well, Raven. The problem actually consists of the entries, which make the positions run for a long time, and they don't really add the desired effect that they're supposed to have, which is filtering out the trades. Somehow the bad trades still come in, but the only good thing that this modification brought is this thing that I will be doing right now, which is trailing the position and leaving the second one open up until a candle closes above the 13 EMA. But before that, we have this nice bearish engulfing candle that came into the EMAs and shot back. So we will just enter a position, place a pending sell right here, stop loss 20 points above this wick. All right, somewhere around this area. And now we will be going to 1-to-1. I will add the profit right here, and then we will continue. We get triggered in the second position as well. So now we have two positions running, one that has the stop loss at break even, and the other one, the second one, has risk on the table, risking 1%. We have this candle that closes above the 13 EMA, so we have to close the first position, the remainder of the first position, at 1-to-1 as well. So we will add another profit. And we will continue this position because we are still in it. We didn't manage to secure the break even yet. Let's see if we can do it in the next candles. And yes, we more than do it. So the 1-to-1 has been hit as well for the second position, starting to look good. Maybe as I previously said, Simon and Raven, candlestick patterns are more reliable on higher time frames. Basically, the higher you go, the more reliable the time frame is. We have another 1-to-1 for the second position as well, and right now we have no positions open and no pendings. We have a pending order again right here after this nice bearish engulfing candle, which would have been triggered right away, I think. So this will be at the 30, and the stop loss will be at 80 pips, 80 points, sorry. And the take profit will be for the first position at 1-to-1, and for the second we will see. As I said, we are in this position, and we had a bit of a drawdown. Now the 1-to-1 has been hit. We have no risk on the table. The stop loss has been moved to break even. I will add the profit right here. And now I will be looking for other entry instances as this position closes at a full break even. And we will be moving on to the next sell area, which shortly follows. And from the bat we have this bearish engulfing candle right here, below which we can set a pending order at 20 points, somewhere around this area, and the stop loss will be at 90 points. Targeting 1-to-1. We are triggered in the position, not looking for further entries before this position hits the 1-to-1 target, which does at this candle right here. And right now we will be looking for further entries or for a candle to close above the 13 EMA so that this position will get invalidated. I wouldn't count this as an engulfing candle, even though it's a pretty one, because it has no wicks. This one has wicks to the upside, so no entries up to now. And this position was closed as well, so we have to add 250 profit for the first one, and something like 225 for the second position. So far, not looking that bad. So we are up 5%, more than 5%. But again, compared to the original results that were above 20% for the same month, for the same pair, this is way worse. We have this bearish engulfing here, but we don't have the actual formation to enter here because there weren't any candles that went away from the EMA, so we will just be continuing to look for additional positions. This would have been a sell entry right here on this shooting star, but unfortunately the price didn't go away, and this position got invalidated because this candle closed above the 21 EMA. And right now it's close to nighttime, close to US market closing. The liquidity will be down, so we will just be looking for another sell another sell or buy zone depending on what the market has to offer us. The next zone will be a sell zone as well. Let's just get there and look for some trades. Okay, I think I scrolled a bit too much, but no issues. We can just look back at the candles. Once the EMAs show up on the screen, because for some reason the EMAs are not showing up. Okay, now they're showing up. So we were supposed to be looking for sells in this area, and no sells up to here. We have a retest. Again, no sells. So no entries. No entries in that area, but bear in mind that using our previous strategy, we would have entered a trade here. We would have lost it, but then we maybe would have had another entry. So no entries. So this is the first good thing that I saw during this backtesting. As you can see, this small candle here retested the EMAs, so we would have had an entry somewhere around this level. This red bar would have triggered us, and then these two following candlesticks would have taken us out. So that's a win. We should just take it. Okay, nothing much really happening right now. Messy candlestick patterns. Still nothing. And again, we are approaching the US market close. So as you can see, the liquidity is going to the downside, and we don't have any more volume here. So we will be skipping this interval altogether, and we will be looking for the next zone, which is this one here, which is a buy zone. Yeah, we have a Telegram group that we use for our Patreon. Other than that, we don't do groups such as that, because we are not fans of signals. Actually, in our Patreon Telegram group, we post the trades that we take, and the pending ones, with the disclaimer that they are not signals. So we don't want to give out signals or something close to that, because your trading and your money is solely depending on your skills and your ability to trade and to manage money. So to answer your question, no. No entries during this this buy area for the moment. Still no entries. Now I think that this candle can be counted as an engulfing, even though it doesn't engulf it to the downside. It's a really nice formation, and I would put a pending order 22 pips above, because given that this high will be broken, the position will be going most likely in the right direction. Again, going back to the discretion side of trading this way. Some people may not take this trade, which some people may take it, some people may not take it. This is the thing that I don't like about strategies, because if you have a clear strategy and about the same strategy, if two people are backtesting it, they should have the same results and they should have the exact same trades to compare. But if discretion comes in, then you may find different results on different groups of people trading the strategy, and that's something that I hate. So as I said, Tomasini, it's the Telegram group that is for our patrons. But if you want to tell us something, feel free to DM us on Instagram or Facebook if you want to. If you have some questions about the strategy, but beside that, no other groups. Okay, so it seems that we are bound for a nice uptrend. Switching to the 5 minutes time frame now for this for this buy area. Let's see how we can manage these trades. So far nothing important happening here. Let's see, maybe if the candles go away from the EMAs and retest them once more, maybe we can get a nice candlestick pattern to enter on and place a pending buy. Doesn't seem to be the case. Now the candles are just threading the EMAs. Nothing pretty much happening here. I thought this candle would have been an engulfing one, but unfortunately it's not. So moving on to the next area. To be more precise, something happened there. I'm glad we weren't in a buy trade. Okay, right now we got into the EMAs and we have this nice bullish formation right here, but the strategy doesn't say anything about the 3-candle formation. It only states that you should enter after engulfing or after a pin bar. None of these are engulfings or pin bars. So we will move on and look for the next retest. Again, fun fact, trading the previous strategy, we would have gotten taken in and taken out by this wick. So the filtering of the trades works, does its part, but the overall results are subpar, at least for now. Nothing much happening right here. No pin bars, nothing major going on. Still nothing, which is kind of bad. And now again we're approaching nighttime, so liquidity will drop. We will just switch to the 1-hour time frame and see maybe if we get some entries on the 1-hour time frame, which we do. We still have some 3 or 4 days, I think, from September left to backtest. Up to now we are up 4.something%, which isn't great, isn't terrible. If we factor in the commissions and spreads, maybe we would have been close to being break even. Okay, this is a candle that I'm interested in. As you can see, it touches the EMAs and it's a full bullish engulfing candle. So I will be placing a buy 20 points above it. So it will be at 85. And the stop loss will be 20 points below it. So it will be at 66 points or 6.5 pips. We get triggered into the position. And let's see if the 1-to-1 will be hit. Yes, the 1-to-1 is hit, and then we would have had to close the second position as well, because this red candle closed below the 13 EMA. So I will add a first profit here of 250. And then I will add some more profit. Let's see how much profit exactly. 0.5. So I will add another $125 for the second position. I will just take this out, and we will continue looking for some new entries. As you can see, this is these are two close by areas, so we will just scroll on to the next one on the 5 minutes time frame. We are in the 5 minutes time frame. Nothing really much happening here. Just let me scroll this out to see if this is a bullish engulfing, and this again discretionary. I would take this as a bullish engulfing. Maybe some other people won't take it as a bullish engulfing. Hey Łukasz, nice to have you, man. Nice to have you. I will just take this trade. But again, I will appeal to the discretionary side in me, and I'm sure that many of you or some of you won't take this trade, which is fine. So again, that's something that I don't like about trading this way. The lack of clear and precise guidelines. And the 1-to-1 has been hit. Now we will look for further entries. I will add the 1-to-1 profit right here. And let's see if we can get some more entries, or maybe get a nice running position. Unfortunately, this candle closes the second position as well, and it would have been closed at 0.7% from the first position, so it will be 175, close to $175. Tomasini, we are from Romania. How about you? This is a bullish engulfing candle, and I will for sure take this trade. From the name, I think you're from let's say Italy, or am I close? Okay, 720. And okay, so it's nice that we're talking in English to each other. Okay. So the 1-to-1 is the target. Okay, but so my initial judgment was correct. Okay, so just moving on. As you can see, we are in this trade. We got triggered. We had a bit of a drawdown, but nothing really much happening. And we will just continue. This is a long position. Another thing that I was pointing out yesterday during the overall recap of the backtesting session is that we get way too many positions, such as this one, which is quite bad, because as you can see, you just have a huge time span taken by trades that are executed on the 5 minutes time frame. Let's take this trade for example. This one started at 17:15 p.m. and it's still running at 10 p.m. and nighttime, so more than 5 hours of you looking or just checking the trade, which is something that I don't like to do. As long as I execute on the 5 minutes time frame, I want the trades to be quick and precise. No, this is the 1-to-1, so it's not yet hit. It's still running as a 1-to-1. And we have to scroll all the way for it to find if it will have a nice result. Maybe the 1-to-1 will be hit again, just further proving my point regarding long positions, which just go up and down and they don't hit your take profit or stop loss or what have you. But I think this one is close to hitting the stop loss. Yes, it does, so I will add a full loss. And now we will scroll to the next 1 hour area, which will be a buy area. Let me just adjust the image a bit. This is the area. Okay, going to 5 minutes. I think there's something wrong with the plotting of the candle. I will switch to the 1 hour time frame again, and then to 5 minutes, because there was a gap there. Okay, much better right now. Nothing really happening. The price went away without us. So far we are up 5% for the month, which is not bad. And this is an entry that we will take during this bullish engulfing candle. It will be 20 points above it, so it will be somewhere around 964. and the stop loss will be 20 points below the candle that we use for the entry, so it will be at 10 pips or 100 points. We will target 1-to-1 to begin with, and then we will see how it goes from there. We are in the position, and let's see what will happen to it. Almost close to getting the first target hit, but not yet. So we will just be moving on. This position would be a painful one if it were to take the full loss, and it does. So we got this close to marking a profit, but unfortunately we have to add a loss on this date. And moving on to the next area, we have some more areas to cover for the end of the September month. For some reason my laptop is heavily lagging. Okay, so right now we can switch to the 5 minutes time frame. And see if we can get any buy entries. None yet. You may make a case of this candle being engulfing, but I don't really see it as an engulfing one. So we will move on. Same applies to this candle right here, which is more on the engulfing side from my point of view. I like how it closed. I like this wick to the upside as well. So this is a place where I would set a buy pending order at this level. And the stop loss will be somewhere around this level. I don't think it's the laptop itself. For some reason, TradingView, after some activity and some candles going up and down, it starts lagging. I'm not sure what's the issue. I found it happens randomly. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm pretty sure it's not the laptop. We have another loss right here. And so far it's getting bad for the strategy itself. Okay, moving on to the next area. Okay, just let me know if the transmission is lagging, but I think the transmission is not lagging. It should be fine. It's just TradingView running a bit laggy on my part. Okay, let's see if we have anything to gather from this candle formation. Nothing here. We have a retest, but we don't have a retest with the engulfing candles. This would have been invalidated. So moving on. Let's see if we can find additional entries. This is close to a pin bar, but it's not a bullish pin bar, so I will disregard it as well. As you can see, by using the previous strategy, we would have had some entries, I think, around here. Maybe not this one, but somewhere around here we would have been in a trade, which would have been lost right now. So again, the filtering part seems to be working nice, but I'm not sure why the profit part is so bad. I mean, from 22.5% to less than 3% is quite tragic. By making a shift only at the entries. Now we have a buy. Sorry, we have this nice bullish engulfing candle right here. So we will take a buy right at this level. Stop loss just below this level. and we will target 1-to-1 for this trade. As you can see, we are in the trade. The 1-to-1 hasn't yet been hit. Now it's been hit. So we will just add the profit. We will add the 0.5% here, and we will let the position run with the stop loss being moved at break even. And we will be looking for additional trades, but it's not the case anymore because this trade would have been closed at half of the position. So at 125 it will be closed as well. Closing this. Novianos, hi, nice to have you here. So any tips for slippages and commissions on the lower time frames for the challenge? Okay, first of all, avoid gold. We had a strategy that involved placing small trades on gold on the 5 minutes time frame. I'm saying small trades in terms of the stop losses being less than $1, somewhere around 40 cents. And from what I saw in the past period, the spreads on gold are greater than the spreads on Bitcoin. So that's bad. Nice to hear that. Nice to hear that, Tomasini. The other thing, Novianos, is avoiding the intra-market hours because spreads tend to go wild during that period. In the Eastern European time zone, spread hours occur somewhere in between midnight and 1 a.m. in the morning. Just adjust that to your local time and see where you find yourself in that area, because spreads tend to be massive, 10 maybe 20 times, and you just will just get in and out of the position just with a click. So avoid that. Beside that, nothing really much. Forex spreads are nice. Even some more exotic pairs, if you don't trade the majors, have nice spreads. So nothing to worry about that. Just be wary of gold. I don't know if silver is the same. Okay, so Gilbert, how do we mark those blocks ahead of time? No, we just switch to the 1 hour time frame and mark the zones where the candles close above or below the 8 and the 21 EMA, and then we go back to the 5 minutes time frame and use some I will just stick around and I will show you when we switch to this area, okay? Meanwhile, we have a nice bearish engulfing candle right here. So I will just place an entry. Okay, at 101. But how about you? Novianos, are you currently in a challenge, or are you planning to start an FTMO challenge soon? Okay, so we get triggered into the position. And unfortunately, we will be taken out. So yeah, this is another loss that we have to mark right here. And we will switch to the 1 hour time frame now. Okay, glad to hear that. Noviano. So I hope our content helps you. So Gilbert, if you're still here, as you can see, the EMAs are crossed to the upside, and the next candle will open above the EMAs. So that's why we marked this area ahead of time. We marked the areas not using the bar replay feature. We actually marked them as the whole graph, and then we did the bar replay feature just to see how the EMAs react in real time. I hope that answers your question. Moving back to the 1 hour time frame, let's see if we can get some nice entries right here. Not really, but we have this bullish engulfing candle, which I will mark as an entry. So it will be at 619 right here. 619, I think 619 was something with the Rey Mysterio. I'm not sure if you guys know that. I was a child. This was a wrestler or something. He had a move called the 619. That's something that just popped into my head right now. Okay, just moving on. Okay, so the 1-to-1 has been hit. We are we will let this position run, and we will see if we have further entries. If not, we will just leave the position run until a candle closes below the 13 EMA, which does right here. So I will add the first profit. Okay, so what strategy are you talking about? Oh, 200k account. That's a nice challenge. Yeah, this is what I was talking about yesterday. So if you want to start a challenge, an FTMO challenge, just stick to the initial plan no matter what. No matter how difficult it may seem during losing streaks, but just stick to it. Even though you will have, of course, losing streaks, but be sure to stick to it. It's yeah, this is what I was saying, Lukash. I said it in yesterday's live as well. From what I would say about a nice trading strategy is that it has to be as robotic as possible. So if let's say me and yourself and let's say Novianos would trade the same pairs on the same time span, if a strategy is accurate and has 0% discretion, we would have had taken the same trades and had the exact same results. But I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure actually that this wouldn't happen using these types of entries. So not a big fan of this one. I'm a big fan of the trailing stop losses though, just leaving your position run until it goes below the 13 EMA, because that way you put yourself in a nice position to take advantage of the full trend. And right now we are close to ending this month. Let's see how the last order block will look. Nothing important right here. Now we have this nice bearish engulfing candle. So we will place a trade below it at 15 points. Stop loss will be 20 points above it. And we will target 1-to-1 to begin with. We are not yet triggered in the position, and as you can see, the position has been invalidated. And the price went by without us. No entries as per now, and I don't think we will have any for the end of this month. So it's maybe this candle, but for the sake of it's actually 7:30. Yeah, I will take this trade. This will be the last trade on this bearish engulfing candle right here. Stop loss will be 20 points above it. And we will be targeting 1-to-1 provided we get triggered in, and we get the 1-to-1 hit. So this is a nice end to the month. And let's see if we can squeeze anything out of this position, given this is already past 9 o'clock or close to 9 o'clock p.m. I won't be looking to open any positions, and we will close the second one as well at 0.2 reward, which is $50. And mainly that's it for the month of September. So total results, as you can see right here, $2,385, so a bit shy of 5% gain on account. It's not bad, but it doesn't compare to the 22.5%, 20.5% I think gain on account of the initial strategy. Again, some conclusions regarding this backtesting. As I said yesterday, the only thing that I will take from this strategy is the trailing of the profit. So once the position is in profit, you will have to keep it open until the second position. After you move your stop loss to break even, you'll have to keep it open until a candle closes above or below the 13 EMA. And mainly that's it. I don't like the fact that we have to add 2 pips below and 2 pips above it, because it makes the positions huge. You just dilute your profit. You just want to keep your positions on the 5 minutes time frame as compressed and short as possible. to be able to capitalize your gains in case the position goes in your favor. So that's another thing to take away from this backtesting. So long position is a no-go, at least on the 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so without I'm not sure what I wanted to say. Tomasini, the name of the calculator is Trading Rush, is an app that you can download on your, you can find it on App Store or Google Play. What I think we will be doing, and this is an interesting blend of these two strategies, is just using normal entries, so 3 points below and 3 points above, and we will be letting the second position run up until it closes on the 13 EMA. So that's mainly the change that I would make. And that's pretty much all for the night. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to post them here. I will be more than happy to reply to you guys. Seems a steady day for crypto, but nothing really happened. Actually, crypto was, I think, up in the morning. I think I received some notifications that it was booming, but right now I think it's back. Well, I'm not sure if it's a point of the whole video, Novianos. So basically, you just take the strategy as depicted from the link in a previous video, but instead of setting a position with the take profit at 1-to-1 and the second one with the take profit at 2-to-1, leave the second position running once the stop loss is at break even, leave it running up until a candle closes on the side, on the other side of the 13 EMA. That's basically the only change that I would do. And another thing that I would point out is the guy says pips in his videos. We use points because using 2 pips, meaning 20 points, is way too huge. So you will just add 40 points or 60 points if you add 3 pips to your position, and that will just make you add up to having 10 pips stop loss positions on the 5 minutes time frame, at least 10 pips, which is not something that you would normally want. Yeah. Exactly, Ukash. So exactly what I was saying. So we are supposed to have the same results provided that we follow a clear set of rules. Okay, so Gilbert, currently on your first month funded, you're already 4% in drawdown. That's bad. Just taking a break until I backtest more. But what strategy were you using? Did you have a fixed strategy, or were you going freestyling, let's say? I had an account that I blew. You can see it in a video in the channel, and the main thing that I would take from that is you have to stick to one strategy no matter if it goes bad or if it goes well. Just stick to it and continue to backtest it like we do with this one. Continue to add improvements to it. Never just leave it as it is because it renders results. So Gilbert, yeah, just if you're still here, just tell us if you're using a fixed strategy, and if so, which one is it? Again, in the meanwhile, guys, you can see here, these are the results of the backtesting that we did so far. So we did September, October, November of 2021. We did Euro US dollar, overall 26% gain on account. EJ, we still have to do the month of December, 25% gain on account, which is impressive. Aussie US dollar kind of disappointed me because as you can see, these 2 months were in the red, and these 2 months were way up above. So Aussie US dollar is pretty much a random pair if you want to trade it using this strategy. US CAD is close to Aussie US dollar, but I think it's more consistent. So we have this one in our trading pairs. And GBP USD is overall a random pair. I don't like it because it's too wiki. It gets you in the position and then drags you out. As you can see, the gain on account on 4 months is not impressive. The most impressive by far is the US dollar JPY. And we still have to backtest the GJ and the Kiwi Japanese yen. So so far we will be using for trading for the strategy US CAD, US Japanese yen, and Euro Japanese yen. Okay, so Gilbert, so you have a strategy mainly. Okay, I used to change mitigation. Well, again, be sure to if that's your strategy and it worked during backtesting, first of all you have to backtest it, and you have to make sure that at least trading on prop firms, you're not really, I can guess that you're not that of an experimented trader, so the psychological factor is king. Be sure to find a strategy like we did, as robotic as possible, and just execute for a while, just backtest and execute that strategy without any regard of the results. And after the results come and you feel more comfortable being in the market, feel more comfortable taking losses, taking winning streaks, because winning streaks can also affect your mindset, maybe then you would be more inclined to adjust it and maybe add discretion to it. I hope I was clear in what I was saying right there. Yeah, Simon, that would be nice. It's the the robot apocalypse, the trading robots apocalypse. I'm not saying fair robots, but you get my point. Not discretion is bad. Discretion is good when you are experimented and versed trader with vast amounts of trades, and when you are used to losing huge amounts of money and used to winning huge amounts of money. Having discretion when you have a feeble mindset, let's say, or even a immature mindset, will be damaging for sure. Yeah, rich robots versus poor people. Okay. Okay, so if you guys have nothing more to add, I think I will just call it a night. Okay, so well, again, Gilbert, did you see the Excel backtesting sheet that I showed earlier? I think we did some work for you there, just to take into account that. So we will be starting to trade the funded account from tomorrow. Again, we will trade the EJ, US dollar, Canadian dollar, and the US dollar, Japanese yen. Well, everyone is emotional. The thing is, you have to learn how to manage them, how to manage your emotions, and that's a thing that you learn to manage in time. I mean, you have to get through the ups and downs several times so that you know how to feel and kind of anticipate what your next urges will be, and kind of counter them. Yeah, just check the stream again, or if not, I will just okay, so here they are again. So I'm talking about September, October, November, December 2021. You can see the pairs. This is the overall gain on account, and these are the total numbers of trades taken. Again, this doesn't this Excel spreadsheet was made using the standard exiting at 2-1, not leaving it running up to the point where the trade closes, because the candle closes below or above. So maybe you get something from here. Again, I told you what we are going to trade. So UJ, US Canadian, and European Japanese yen. These are the three pairs that we will be looking at, nothing more. Again, just another thing for you especially, don't trade or don't look at many pairs, because you risk gathering the losses from all the pairs and your mindset will suffer. Just make sure to filter your entries filter your sample size as much as you can, and the easiest way to do that is by looking at lesser pairs. It's also easy for you in terms of fatigue, so you don't get that overwhelmed by just checking the graphs of 6 pairs, let's say 6 or 7 hours a day. Yeah, ego is what makes us human, but again, humans are imperfect, so what can we do? We just have to work with what we have. So yeah, guys, I think I will call it a night right now. Fingers crossed for tomorrow, where we will be taking our first trades on the live account. Once we get the credentials, I hope this will happen tomorrow. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget to check the other videos. You guys are awesome. You've always been, so you mean a lot for us and for the channel. We hope we can provide nice content. Okay, so expert advisors, yeah, a big fan of them, as long as the risk is low and as long as the prop firms allow you to do it. Because I'm pretty sure my Forex funds doesn't allow you, they don't allow you to use expert advisors to trade. FTMO does, I think. So why not? If you have an expert advisor that proves that it has good results during a large time span, yeah, feel free. So thanks, guys. Thanks for the nice words. So again, good night. Be sure to check the other videos. Krillex Trading on Instagram, just type anything you want there, we'll just reply. If you want and want to help the channel out, also check the Patreon page, which is in the description of this video. And until the next live session, which will be the next weekend, we will just be posting updates from our account, our live account. Again, fingers crossed. So that's it, guys. It's been a nice pleasure doing backtesting with you. See you next time. Bye-bye.